to hit record. So those that weren't on did not get to hear the good stuff. But I did a team call on that as well. So if anybody really does need something like that, then I could always just share that as well, and that'll work. So, but for this week, this is kind of a check-in to see where everybody is, because we are already more than halfway done with the month. And this month has less days because it's February. I almost said it's January because it's February. So with that being said, take a look at the last couple weeks of the month and see how you got to the point that you're at. And I think everybody's at 0 points. Still, you guys can correct me if I'm wrong on the group page. But if you're at 0 points, that doesn't mean that the month of February is just over for you. You still have a half of a month left, and I think it's really like 11 days if my math is right. I'm not a math person, so I'm just going to throw that out there. We've got like 11 days. So that's plenty of time. We've actually had new coaches join and have 3 days left in the month and rock out like 20-some points, because when they're working with intention and not getting lost in like the Facebook feed and all that kind of stuff. So, and it didn't have to take a ton of time for them either. So take stock in what you've done so far to this point and the seeds that you've planted. And this is a great week to follow up with people who started talking to you about their goals and their needs. And also it's a good time to reach out to people that maybe you haven't because you prejudged them and thought, oh no, they wouldn't want to do anything like this, or they're, you know, a chiropractor, they wouldn't want anything to do with this. They're a lawyer. You know, if you prejudged someone and passed over them, make it a point to reach out to them in the next couple days and do something that scares you. I remember the first time that I ever did that, and I remember exactly the first few people I skipped over and going, nope, they wouldn't want to, nope, they wouldn't want to. And it's funny because the people I thought that would be interested weren't. It was the people that I didn't think would be that were when I actually went back to send them a little message. So it's okay, you know, for you to do that kind of thing, but go out of your comfort zone a little bit and be uncomfortable this week, and do that so that you end the month with at least 5 points of Success Club points, because that will show you all for the first time that it's doable, and you'll know that you can do it. Your confidence will increase, and next month you'll be able to do the same things, you know, that you did to create those 5 points for yourself, which is helping 3 different people. So push yourself a little bit and be uncomfortable. And if you're the type of person who has been looking at information after information after information and not taking action, this is the week to take action so that you can achieve the goals that you want to achieve. Now, so many times, and I will share this with you because I've done that before, I'm a person who has self-sabotage success in business so many times because I got scared. In terms of if I reached a certain level, I wasn't sure. I remember just before I was Diamond, I stopped doing everything I was supposed to 2 weeks before I actually made it, because in my brain I thought, well, once I reach that rank, people are going to expect me to be able to teach them how to do this, and I feel like I kind of barely know how to do this myself. So it freaked me out, and I just stopped. And it was that conscious decision to tell myself, focus on the action steps and the results will come. All I have to do as a leader is direct people to the next training, direct people to information. It's up to them to read it, absorb it, and apply it. So that made it easier for me to move forward, but it was that decision for me to stop playing my silly game of self-sabotage and just focus on the action steps and results will come. So if you guys are like that, or Stephanie, when you listen, or Melissa, if you are like that at all, let this be the week that you allow yourself to be uncomfortable, because success happens outside of your comfort zone. So that will be, success will be all for you guys this entire week. So that being said, do you guys have any questions about where you're at, and maybe any questions about some things that you have not taken action on because maybe you were letting fear stand in the way?
Me? I'm sorry. I was distracted by another one.
Either person. Dana, do you want to? Do you have anything you want to share or need?
I just need to keep plugging along. I think we discussed this a little bit yesterday about how I tend to get focused on things that I don't know yet, as opposed to just being to the basics. Like, I want to do everything now and have it all right, as opposed to just, like, taking things step by step.
Yeah, totally. And it's so funny. I know we just talked yesterday morning, but yet it feels so far away, like there's been so much that has gone on since then. And no, I can't talk. My daughter's over there on the treadmill. She wants me to talk softer so she can hear her show. I'm not going to talk softer. I can't talk softer. So, Tavy, how about you? Do you have any thoughts, questions, or struggles that you are having that maybe you want to ask about, share, or maybe something that you've overcome this week?
I guess for me, my struggle is just like balancing time to really focus, because I get distracted all the time. But I guess the good news is I've had a lot of people ask me like what I'm doing and about this 21-day fix. So I have I guess I'm more confident, because people are actually coming up to me and asking me about it as opposed to me approaching them. But I was going to put together a group, and I was just kind of wondering about the challenge. I know that you've been posting stuff about what it entails, but I guess I need to get that information. I was wondering where I could get that.
About like a Beachbody challenge?
Because for the 21-day fix, we're doing like group challenges, right?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. And some people do, like in your online office, there's actually challenge group guides, so that you have a daily post every single day, and you don't have to think of what's next. You're really just going. There's even a prep week. So what's nice is you have your challenge group start date, but the week before, while everyone's waiting for their program, there's a prep week, and Beachbody takes care of it. It's all program specific. It's in your online office under sales and marketing.
Okay. Back office.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Under sales and marketing, Beachbody challenge, and then there'll be a down arrow. Oh, no, it's a side tab that will say challenge group guides, and then there'll be a whole list of them on that page. And you're just going to go down to 21-day fix, and if you click on it, you'll actually see there's 3 options. There's a posting PDF that you can take a look at, so you can even schedule those if you're a person who likes to schedule, and just write the word Hootsuite down. And you can always ask Ira East what that is. It's a scheduler, so that and how to do it. It's a scheduler, so you don't have to go in every single day and post something. You can if you want to, but as you get more busy, you're going to want to have those scheduled so that you don't forget. Okay. So, and even if you do forget, it happens, and people are forgiving. But that's all laid out for you. So it's really about you setting a date. Our team has a 21-day fix group that's rolling admission, because back in February when this first came out, people's orders were on back order, so by the time they were getting them, they were ready to start. So we didn't really have a start date back then. It was just rolling admission. So we've always kept it like that, but we do a monthly group challenge the first Monday of every month. But then everybody else that comes in after that, we let it be rolling, and that group's worked out really, really well that way. Instead of us starting a new one every 21 days. What's that?
So it's okay if like someone wants to join in after it's already started, because I was
do it that way. Not everybody does. It's up to you how you want to do it. I do it because I hate to have someone be left out or have their program for 2 or 3 weeks, because something's already started. I just let them know it's rolling admission. That's how we do that one. And we do that one with our Insanity support group too. That includes Insanity Asylum, Max 30, that kind of thing. It's rolling admission, and we just have an ongoing support. That's worked for us, but you can always change it as you go. You can always, do it how your gut, how you want to do it as a coach.
Okay.
Ira East may do things very differently as well. So she'd be good to ask too how she does it. It gives you some ideas. So don't let that stop you from the inviting. You've been sharing a lot, Tavy, so that's why people are coming to you. So it makes it a lot easier. Still go through that 5-step system with them so that you have a guide, so that you're not having the conversation, and this is good for you, Dana, too, so that you guys aren't having the conversation and then just letting it go. Like, there's a way that you, I hate to say close the sale and sound weird because I don't like that, but a lot of new coaches will have the conversation and then they're waiting for that person to say, I'm ready to order. A lot of times that doesn't happen. They're waiting for you to say, you know, hey, you know, you sound like you're ready, and we already kind of talked about, you know, which pack to go with. Would you like me to help you get that ordered today or tomorrow? Question mark. Because that's going to let them know that you're serious. You heard them when they talked about their goals and needs in step 2, and that you didn't forget about them because of all those other people that were commenting and liking your pictures. That they're not just a number, you remembered them. So it's okay to say, you know, I know that you're really excited and ready to move forward with your goals, and you can reiterate their goals, and it's very simple of, hey, you know, I'd love to help you get started as soon as possible. Would you like me to walk you through ordering today or tomorrow? And that's not pushy, it's customer service. So it's a good thing. Hello. Hi.
Diaper.
Uh-oh. Funny.
Honey?
So this week, and she can listen to the recording as well. She's busy right now changing the. Oh, I thought you were changing the diaper.
Yeah, hubby's here.
Get a handoff?
Yeah.
That's awesome. That's awesome. So this week, think about, and I know Dana and I talked about goals yesterday, but think about what you guys have as goals and where you've gotten to so far with them, and think about what you want to do. So have this week be your action week. Do the things that you've been afraid to do the last couple. And when you start to do those things, your fear will decrease because action cures all fears. You'll start to see that it wasn't as bad as you made it out to be, that following up doesn't have to be icky. When I share with people all the time that if you're afraid to be salesy or you don't want to be pushy, just don't be. Just be somebody's friend, you know, and they are reaching out to you for help, or you're, you know, chatting with them. They express a need, you're offering to help them, and you as a friend want to help them, you know, reach the goals that they have for themselves. There's no need to be pushy or salesy with it. You're just talking to them like you are their friend and you care about them. So you have a solution, and what do you want to do with it? You want to help them get that in their hands as soon as possible, and however they want to do it. Some people will choose program only. I've had a lot of that lately. People that want program only and not the Shakeology. Totally fine. I personally still let those people in the challenge group because to me, just because somebody doesn't understand the value yet of what Shakeology can do for their health, why leave them out in the cold? I'm personally not a fan of doing that, but there's many coaches who will only let people in a challenge group that have purchased a challenge pack from them. That's not me, but you guys can do, you know, anybody can do their business how they want. So, but that's that. Do you guys have anything for me that I can help you with before we head out?
Not that I can think
Nothing
of.
for me.
You guys both said no?
Yes, I think so.
Okay. Sorry. With the treadmill in my, you know, background, and yeah, I think I still have water in my ear or something. I'm not sure. It just doesn't seem as because the basement's so big, it doesn't seem like I can hear as well as I can when I'm in the bathroom.
The echo.
Yeah, totally. So, okay. So, why don't we, if you guys have any questions, of course, check with your coach sponsor. I don't want to take the place of that first, but, you know, share things in the group along the week, too. When you guys earn your first 2 points, let's celebrate that. Your first point. Everybody knows how to earn points, right? And what's worth points?
Yes.
No.
Okay. Okay.
Sorry.
I'll post a visual. Dana, do you want to tell her?
You get 2 points for a challenge pack.
Okay.
And a point for Shakeology. Am I correct?
You are. So if somebody is ordering from you a challenge pack, you get 2 points total. And if somebody says, you know what, I really like the system that I'm doing at the gym, or I really love my CrossFit, I just want to try the Shakeology. Have them order it on HD because they're saving about $8 to $10 on shipping that way. So, and they don't have to get a shipment every month, but it's going to save them money, and it's going to also give you 1 point.
Okay.
So helping 3 people, if you sell 3 challenge packs, is 6 points. You know, if you end up helping 3 people and one person says, I just want Shakeology, I don't care that for only $10 more I get a whole program, you know what I mean? Because really, if someone's looking at Shakeology, I always let them know, you know what, I don't know if you're looking at a program, or I ask them, are you looking at incorporating fitness as well? Because we have discount packs that are only $10 more. And honestly, depending on where it's going, they're, you know, say I've had people order Shakeology just regular, and they're paying, like, say that it's going to California or whatever. Like, if you have, it could be easily $11 shipping plus their tax. If they're ordering a one-time order, they could easily be paying upwards of $150 for one bag. One bag. But if they were to order the challenge pack at $142 and $2 is the shipping, they're paying less than, you know, to get the challenge pack than they are one bag of Shakeology. So just educate people. If they want Shakeology only, just say, okay, great, there's 2 ways you can order. You can order, you know, full retail with full shipping, you know, or you can save about $8 to $10, you know, ordering on our auto ship, but you don't even have to take it the second month if you aren't loving it. And so, and I can walk you through how to change your order, change your ship date, or change your flavor, you know, a couple weeks after you've had a chance to give it a try. So that's a good way to share that with somebody as well, so that they know they're ordering options. It's all about educating. That way you don't feel pushy, and then that person can make a decision, because sometimes when we just send them to our site, there's so much that for someone to choose a 21-day fix pack or a program, there's like 6 or 7 different options. So it helps us to give them, you know, here's 2 choices, you know, for them, and then it's good. They can do that. And then, because starting a program is so overwhelming, I think, for people to change the food and to start the fitness, that it helps us to lead them to the water, so to speak. So just be helpful, be need fillers this week, and totally go outside of your comfort zone and do the things you haven't done yet because of fear, okay? Or maybe lack of knowledge. But do yourself a favor and just invite, share your story, invite people to a challenge group, to a post. Have this week be like the week that you are totally rocking it out. And don't save everything for next week so that you're going, oh my gosh, I don't have any points yet, and I really want to do this to show myself I can do this. Rock it out. If you're doing a little bit of a power hour tonight, message people that you haven't because you skipped over them, judging that they might not be interested. And then, Tavy, for you, follow up with those people that have expressed an interest. You know, the people that you messaged and started the conversation with, and the conversation stopped. Those people, do a nice follow-up, and it can be a personal follow-up. It doesn't have to be businessy. Okay, but then from those personal follow-ups, what's nice is people that are really considering will bring it back up. And then you're like, phew, I can totally respond to this, but I feel weird about saying, hey, did you get a chance to watch that video? You know what I mean? It's very different, and you'll see that taking it, I love if I'm following up every other one, I love it to be personal, because otherwise I feel icky.
Mm-hmm.
And it helps the relationship grow. And that's what it's all about. You know, people trust you, they'll end up saying, hey, I'm looking for a program that's going to help me with XYZ. Which one do you recommend? And the minute you recommend one, they're buying it, because the trust is there, and they know that you have their best interests at heart. So, all right, 24, record. I'm not over, Dana. This is good. I don't need a gong. Yeah, very good. All right, ladies, so we'll see you guys on Facebook, and, you know, keep us posted what we can do for you this week. Sound good?
Sounds
Yes,
good.
thank you.
Okay.
All right, bye.
Bye, ladies.
Bye.